Hey guys, I got another cool sculpture I want to share with you. I am so excited about this one. This is one of my all-time favorites. This is Cyborg. Cyborg, also known as Victor Stone, his first appearance was in DC Comics Presents number 26, which came out in 1980. And his first live action was Batman vs. Superman: Dawn of Justice in 2016. The actor that played him was Ray Fisher. And we also saw him in the Snyder Cut of the Justice League, where we had an opportunity to see a deep dive in this character and how he came to be a different version of him. He was in an accident where there was an explosion in the lab and his body was almost completely destroyed. And his father, who was a scientist, incorporated his body utilizing some different technology, which basically turned him into a living human cyborg. Ray was a star athlete. He was an amazing athlete, football player, was a college level athlete, possibly going to be going pro. And the loss of his legs and his arms and most of his body was a great shock to him and a great blow to his psyche. And in the film, we watched him deal with it, as well as in the comics. He was a member of the Teen Titans. He's also a member of the Justice League. The Teen Titans run that he had was pretty awesome. He's got some really cool and wicked abilities. He's got superhuman strength and durability. Of course, with that cyborg body, all of his organs are protected in a metal shell. I mean, he's protected. He's got technopathy. He can interface with any type of technology and various forms of tech. He can control them. He can interface. He has the ability to go into computers, to go into tech, and to interface with it on a much more minuscule level. He's got advanced sensor systems, so he can hear you coming from miles away. He can see you from miles away. And the weapon integration system, he's got blasting weapons. He's got a white noise cannon that he utilizes, as well as other advanced tech that he's able to utilize in his fighting abilities. And because he's always able to upgrade his weapons. And he also has flight and a boom tube creation. So Victor Stone is a really cool character. And I created him in wire, a version of him in wire. So this is made out of 22 gauge coated copper wire. I tried to capture Cyborg with his white noise generator in his hand. And if you can see his face, he's got half of his face is covered with the Cyborg eye. And of course, on his back, he's got the backpack, which contains some other controlling mechanisms and ammunition and stuff like that. So this is all handmade from 22 gauge coated copper wire. I'm Kivas, I'm the wire artist. I create pop culture art. I have got a wire weaving, twisting style that I create different characters from Marvel Comics, DC Comics, Star Wars, video games. It doesn't matter. If I draw inspiration from it, I can create it. And in this case, I wanted to capture him Cyborg in wire. So if you saw the Snyder Cut, let me know what you thought, because the Snyder Cut was really centered around Victor Stone. And it's centered around his story. And I think incorporating him and showcasing him as part of the Snyder Cut really helped bring that story together, because you saw his struggle and you saw what he was dealing with and how he's trying to deal with the loss of his, like he was a quadriplegic. He lost his arms and his legs and like most of his internal organs. I mean, that's a huge blow for a person, and half his face. I mean, man, that's tough. But if you like that character, if you watched it, let me know what you think. If you read about him in comics, I want to know what comic book you read and what you thought about it. He's also in the Teen Titans series comics, as well as the Avengers comics. And he's also in the Teen Titans cartoon. They depict him kind of a comically. So he's been around multiple iterations, multiple platforms, and he's a really cool character. So let me know what you think. Let me know what you saw with this. And I want to get your feedback. Like I said, I always respond to everybody. If you leave me a comment, please do. I'm looking forward to hearing what your thoughts are. And if you guys like this, please follow, like, subscribe, and share. Share it with a DC Comics fan. Share it with a Cyborg fan. Let them know that there's somebody who's creating that character out of wire. And if you guys like this stuff, let me know what you think. And as always, guys, stay twisted.